Hi everyone, happy holidays. It's Psychic Medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess, and I have your angelic channeled messages for December here, and they are amazing. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I am a medium, professional medium, divine channeler, and a remote spirit extractor specialist, as well as a twin flame myself on the journey to union. And I offer both personal readings and remote spirit extracting all over the world. So internationally, I offer this work, and I am really excited about this twin flame journey. I've learned so much. I've been on it for several years now, and I have really incredible higher self connection with my beloved. And I have the ability to speak to the beloveds in their higher self form and literally bring through word to word information. And I've been doing this as well as bringing in the angelic channeling for my clients, and it's been such an amazing experience and such a blessing to be able to do this. So welcome to those who are new, and I'm hoping that you can find something on the channel that will resonate. Perhaps you were meant to find a video or find this video, and maybe there are messages there that are really important for you. So I really hope so, because that is really why I'm here. I'm really here to be of service, and it's just such an honor to be able to do it. So I don't want to spend too much time talking, but I just wanted to be able to, introduce myself to those of you who are new. And we're going to be finding a lot of people who are going to be new to the twin flame dynamic. So although I do offer my work to everyone, I do work with many twin flames, and I can tell you that I have these messages here for December. Archangel Gabriel helped me out with a lot of this, and I did write a lot of it, and it's going to be pretty exciting for those who are the sleeper. Okay, and I know that's been a huge concern for so many of my clients, is when are they going to get it? They're not getting it. They were coming forward only to pull back again. I'm not understanding what's happening here. Everything was going really well, or what happened? My twin flame has not come forward at all yet, or never even met him or her, or they weren't awakened at all, even though I know who they are. I have met them, but they haven't awakened. So we have a lot of these situations, and these concerns, of course, always come up. But I have to tell you that December is going to be a game changer. And I named this one the Sleeper's Gateway, and you'll see why. So without further ado, I'm going to read a lot of this. And if I feel like there's something that I want to add to it, I will, but I don't want to keep the video too lengthy. I just want to really get to the point as to what's happening for December. December. This is a magnificent time of changes within the twin flame dynamic. It is the time of the awakening for the twin who has been within the 3D. So this month is truthfully going to be such a help to those who are not awakened or not fully awakened. It is the awakening that shall take place with the 1212 gateway. Okay, so the 1212 gateway, I just want everyone to realize, is going to be the gateway for the sleeper twin. This is going to truthfully assist them and bring them into the awareness. The solstice of winter, the December 21st, will be the influx of solar divine light that shall truthfully unfold the 5D. So we have the 1212 gateway, which is going to be helping out those who are not awakened or not fully awakened. And we have, and I've been getting a lot of sense about December 21st that this was going to be something really powerful. And we are going to have an influx of solar divine light that we have never had before on Gaia. It's going to be that powerful. So it's really going to be very, very exciting, really intense. And it's going to be a huge, huge shift on this planet. As far as the 1212 portal, this is the portal that shall push those who have been in their egos into action and awareness. So please know this. If you are looking at this video and you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I don't know if he or she are ever going to get this. I'm becoming extremely impatient with this. I've been doing this a while. I'm really, really exhausted. Just when? When is this going to happen? Is this ever going to happen? Please, please keep holding this space, because it is absolutely going to happen. If you pick this journey, if you are on this journey, then physical union is imminent. That is the result. That is what Gaia requires. The actual physical union. Okay, and you and your beloved are here. You've chosen to be here. You've chosen to be in union to be able to template the planet, as they usually say. So you will be the new love on the planet, the new example of love. And this is the love that you will be able to bring to Gaia, and it will change how the earth actually transmute the earth, basically. So you're templating, you're bringing that change, and you're bringing your abilities and your gifts by servicing humanity. So it's needed. Okay, the 1212 portal will bring people into action, those who are sleeping, into action and awareness. So those who are sleeping, who have been in their ego, perhaps some of them who have been kind of resistant and stuck in their ego, this is going to push them into action now and awareness. So if there are twins out there who have not made the decisions to perhaps end whatever they're doing that's not for their highest good, whether it's, habits, whether it's addictions, whether they are still within a karmic marriage and they know it's over, or a karmic partnership and they know that it's been over, but they just haven't made those decisions to finalize things, this is going to give them a push, a huge, huge push to make those actions happen. And they'll be aware. They'll be so aware of who they are, why they're here, and their beloved, that they will be propelled into making those decisions and taking action. Hearts will unlock. They shall become aware of their own hearts, and they will be shown the beloved in various ways. Okay? The light shall shine on their hearts, and this is the awareness that we speak of. Higher self and telepathy shall intensify or begin for those awakened to the journey. So if you are experiencing telepathy you'd never had with your twin, or perhaps it's very enhanced, okay? Higher self-communication, maybe you've never had, and now you're having it, or it's intensified. This is what's happening now in the month of December. Okay? All has not been lost for those who have been waiting upon their beloveds. Okay, so it's important to realize that it's not lost. It is not over until it's over. I say that all the time with my clients. It is not over until it's over. We are getting so much divine assistance with these cosmic events. And truthfully, it is absolutely here. And I always say this, and people ask me this, well, what about free will, Elizabeth? What about it? And yes, we do have free will. And yes, we can choose, or your beloved can choose to come off that path for a little while. But then what happens is this: the signs, the synchronicities, the events that unfold. You get pushed right back onto the path, because that's where the divine will actually triumphs the free will. Because if you chose this journey, it is here. It's here to be completed. And it is not completed until the physical union takes place. Again, it is not completed until the physical union takes place. So please don't give up. Don't write it off. Don't write your beloved off. This is happening, and December is huge, 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 huge help to those who are still sleeping. A new light and hope is revealed for December. All who have been unaware shall become aware. Wow. All who have been unaware shall become aware. That's pretty incredible. we're talking mass awakenings, guys. That's what we're talking about. That's what I was told. So those who are still left, who signed up for the physical journey, it's time. It is absolutely time for them to remember who they are and who you are. It is time. Okay, so no twin left behind. This is the awakening of all who have chosen to incarnate at this time and be within union. Energies of December are a vacuum that shall literally reach very strongly into all energies and all bodies and remove what has been lingering for many a long while. Physical repairs highlighted where there was trauma. Emotional trauma, mental trauma, all that has not allowed your manifest to be at ease. So we have a lot of these things, and a lot of these things are coming out within our bodies that we're feeling, like all the pains that we're feeling, that these traumas from long ago are coming out. All different types of disease coming out. And, our body speaks to us when we're having these energies come out. So if you're experiencing the physical pains, this is part of it. It's not all of it, but this is part of what's happening now in December, is that we have so much of this that's coming out. The retrograde, which we're in now, the Mercury retrograde, is the vacuum that we speak of. And of course, with Mercury retrograde, we get into really, really deep stuff. I mean, we get into all the deep emotions and the deep thoughts, and, it's time for us basically to renew ourselves. The Mercury retrograde lets us dig in deep, okay? And this is able to release all of this type of thing so that way we can move forward, okay? And so Mercury retrogrades can be a little bit tricky, okay? They can be somewhat very emotional. And although, it's tough to experience some of what goes on with the retrograde, to be able to, reflect and rethink and dig in deep and get to those layers that, those layers come out that are just really uncomfortable a lot of times. But that period is there as a clean out and a really, really deep vacuum. And this is exactly what the type of preparation that twin flames especially are requiring, okay, especially when everything's accelerated and unions are coming up fast. People feel like I'm being rushed. I feel like I'm being rushed, like this union's, it's not too far away. It isn't. Okay, big stuff is happening, guys. So, this retrograde may be a little rough, but it is definitely here to assist. So just remember that and try your best. I know sometimes with the technology and who didn't get your email, or traveling is a little bit irky, and, it may seem kind of confusing during retrograde, right? But just understand a lot of unions happen during retrogrades. By the way, a lot of awakenings, a lot of unions. Keep that in mind. There are a lot of positive aspects to Mercury in retrograde. That definitely is worth celebrating. So, if you have to email someone again, or you have to explain something again, just do it, because there's a lot of great stuff happening also with this. So emptying, okay, they're talking about emptying shall cause some to feel a loss or feel left without. Okay, so some of the things that are happening this month with the energies is that people are starting to feel, reflect on that they've lost people in their lives, they've lost memories, lost feeling of things taken away, and you may feel kind of nostalgic and maybe a little bit saddened, maybe mourning for the past and things like that. It's common also around the holidays to kind of be a little bit down. Some people may be a little bit down, but these energies are kind of causing people to feel like there's some sort of loss or emptiness. However, the whole point is that if things are taken out of your life, people are taking out of your life, your past is where it is. It's in the past. And that's because we have new beginnings. It's about new beginnings. So if things are no longer in your life, that's because they're not supposed to be. It's for your highest good. Okay, and this is allowing us to be empty so that way newer and higher experiences can happen. Remember, you want a lot higher energy, high vibrations, high frequencies to be in your life, because you have your twin flame union, you're preparing for that, and you're drawing in a lot higher. You're attracting a lot higher. You got to get rid of that lower stuff, release that lower stuff first. So, it's all for the better. They do talk about some sadness filled with what's leaving, but it's never to return. And so you may go through a little bit of mourning with that, and that is going to be normal. Comparisons to the past may occur. I've done this, where I was comparing some of my lifestyle to the past and going, oh, some things I feel like were better in the past, and, it was just more fun in the past, or things were just worked out better. And we tend to make those comparisons and look at what's happening here as like, as the future, as things move forward, it gets worse. And you don't want to get like that, okay? The past was the past, and the energy was very, very different. We're dealing with a lot higher energies, a lot faster energies, and life is different, okay? And we're here to move forward and not repeat the same patterns. We're here to experience newer things, higher things. We're here to truthfully be the best versions of ourselves and offer that to people. So a lot more is coming. A lot more is coming. And it's all going to be really, really great things. But it's up to us to be able to just let go and detach from what has left us. Okay? Bless it. Be grateful for its gifts. Be able to let go and accept what is new. We say to you that it is not necessary to weep for the past. The past has carried you thus far, and now it is time to move into a new beginning, which is within harmony and balance. So there you go. When there's an emptying that is deep, there's always a period of adjustment and harmonization. So, for those feelings that come up and those thoughts, that you are getting adjusted and you're getting harmonized, okay? Because we have these newer energies that are coming in. The emptying of these old energies out of all bodies and all energies shall give way to harmonization of the female and masculine polarities, and will allow for merging of the beloveds of the deepest levels in preparation for physical union. That's really important to know here. Emptying out of these energies. Again, preparation. And it also allows for that energetic merge to be even deeper in order to prepare for physical union. So we're having the female and the masculine polarities. We're having, the energetic bodies, bringing in the energetic bodies. We have the subtle bodies coming in. We have basically our organs, our energy centers. Everything is coming back together. It's merging together the way it once was, as well as we are receiving a lot of new things via our light bodies. So our light bodies are not even going to be the same. We are not going to be the same. This is going to be a brand new experience, as I mentioned in another video, that we are receiving a lot of brand new parts of us. Having the merge of the polarities merge, having things come back together, having the light body and all of that, receiving all these new codes and everything, it definitely, I know that it's been happening for me. It can make the physical body feel rather uncomfortable and what's commonly known as ascension symptoms, okay? And these symptoms can be spinal pain, they can be crown headaches, they can be pain behind the ears, they can be sinus issues and congestion, they can be dizziness and lethargic, forgetful, extremely tired, extremely hungry and thirsty. I've been getting just all of the above. So although it's very tough to deal with, and I do suggest to some of you, if you're getting things that are very overwhelming, I know I have the last few days, so if you haven't heard from me via email, and you have emailed me, I really did have to do some taking care of myself because I was going through the ringer with some of my physical symptoms I was getting. So I want to be in good shape to be able to offer you guys the best. But if you are getting these symptoms and it's too much, what I did is I asked my spiritual team to please just alleviate some of this, to have the process be a little bit gentler for me, okay? We want to do everything gently. Nothing, ask for them to just, level off some of this and to just make the process a little bit gentler for your physical body. to handle. Okay, sometimes requesting that really helps. But those are a lot of sensations happening, is that we have a lot of things coming in, from the light body upgrades to the remerging, the coming together of the beloveds in the energetic form. Okay. Energetic bodies and organs and systems shall become one. Yes. So I made a little joke actually with Archangel Gabriel, and I said, you know what? I was thinking of the song by the Beatles, "Come Together," right now. Like this, that's what was rolling through my head, and it's just kind of interesting because it's like it's full scope here. Come together right now. It's like the energies, the energetic bodies are coming together. We have physical union is now. It's here. It's here. We have the beloveds, the sleepers, who are awakening now. And when I say awakening, I mean remembrance of the twin flame union, not just spiritual awakening. Some of that has gotten confused. I know I have gotten confused with that at some point. This is truthfully about not just spiritually awakening. Of course, it's that. But it's about remembering who your counterpart is, having the experiences of the counterpart. Okay, becoming aware of that, having that being shown in whatever ways that the divine is going to show your beloved. Okay, so this is Christmas. This is Christmas. As far as I'm concerned, this is magical Christmas. And although this is not a Christmas tune, Beatles Come Together right now, that seems to me to be like the song of December here. They say that December will be the greatest impact on the sleeper. So there you go. That's something to take with you. But they also say it will be the greatest impact on Gaia as far as the solstice, December 21st. And they talk about that being a 5D entering. So as we're leaving 5D now, guys, and we're going into 5D, meaning that we're bringing 5D living here on physical Gaia. Okay? This is what we're doing. We are actually bringing the physical, the 5D, fifth dimensional frequencies. They're allowing that to be physical now. That's what's becoming Earth, the 5D. So this is really very exciting stuff. It's going to transmute a lot too. So some of the lower energies and things like of that nature, I'm getting a sense that a lot of this kind of stuff is going to be transmuted and won't be an issue as it was in the past, because it's just not going to be able to exist here any longer. I mean, that's what I'm intuitively getting. We're coming to that point, which is really a great thing. Twin flames will be entering 5D, and we mean twins. They say not Gaia entirely. Okay, so we have the planetary ascension, and we have the twin flames connecting to, bringing 5D here. So there is something about, then again, to explanations about that, but it's not about Gaia lifting into the 5D yet. We're talking about that we're bringing the 5D frequencies, 5D consciousness, fifth dimensional vibrations, being able to live it here physically. Gaia will be catching up, let's just say. That's how they worded it. The divine masculine will be the awakening ones as the majority, they're saying, but it's not for all. These divine masculines, however, are the ones who have needed further assistance. Okay, so those who maybe were resistant, or maybe they were in their ego for a while, the ones who have needed a lot of the help, that type of thing, they're getting this help. The 12/12 portal, the energies of December are really going to be that boost into remembrance for them. As far as what that will be like for their experience of awakening to the twin flame, it will be different for each one. However, they're going to be feeling different. Their hearts will be activated, the remembrance codes activated. The remembrance we were referring to is the connection to their own hearts and souls, the divine, and their beloved counterparts. So all of that. They're saying that the remembrance of the beloved shall occur rather quickly. However, the process of this rapid shift may take a little time to acclimate to. So this is very important to those who are awakened, who perhaps have been on this journey for a while, who are exhausted, who are maybe getting caught up in timing it again, or are really like, okay, well, what is happening and when is it happening? It is absolutely happening. If you can be patient, be compassionate, really focus on your own self, what you're here to do, your mission, okay? Hold the space, keep holding the space, and keep sending the love. Even if you're not with them physically, if you haven't talked to them on the phone, if you guys haven't texted each other, if you've never even met yet, but you know that of their higher self. Whatever the case may be, whatever the situation, if they're still not ending the karmic marriage or the karmic partnership yet, they haven't made those action steps, they haven't done something proactively yet, just allow them to be able to go through this, because it's going to be very overwhelming for them. Remember, when you first awakened, it's pretty scary, and you want to look into it and understand it, and then sometimes you're too logical about it, and you're trying to analyze all of it, and then you're asking for proof and confirmation, and you go through this type of thing. You've been there. So if you can definitely send your twin compassion and patience and understand that this is a lot for them, but yet they will get it, and have faith in them, send your blessings. Send your love through your heart center to theirs. It's really going to assist them. That's definitely where you want to be, really, because it's their time. It's their time and their turn, but it may not necessarily be like, boom, okay, I know now, and I'm gonna go run and find my divine feminine, or she's gonna go find her divine masculine, and okay, I got it all. Let's do it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but for the most part that, they have to go through understanding and then into a place of accepting, okay? I know this is not going to take several years. Even if you are awakened and you've been on this journey, it's been several years. I have been on this for some years. It's not going to be that way, because we have a totally different timeline that we're living in. Everything is accelerated. Cosmic event after cosmic event after cosmic event. And so everything is in an accelerated manner and being pushed, and somewhat feeling rushed in many ways. So no, it's not going to take that long, but just have respect for their process. The intensity shall definitely cause the divine masculine or feminine who is awakening to become extremely curious as to what they're experiencing, and it is not to be ignored. So they are not going to be able to ignore this. I know some of you, I don't want to get you guys out of the fear of thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, well maybe they can try to push it away. No. They chose to do this. It is very intense. As they say, the heart is a very strong, powerful force, and they will find the longing within their heart. And it will be extremely powerful, and it shall cause them to seek out in the world and search for the beloved, to reconnect with them. Okay? So that longing is going to be incessant, is the word, incessant. You've been there. It's not something to be ignored. It is truthfully an experience that life is never the same. And yes, they're going to want to find out what's happening to them. And I was actually thinking to myself that I would like to do a video. I think it would be very helpful for those who are newly awakened twin flames. I did one that was for newly spiritually awakened, but I would like to do one that's addressing twin flames specifically. If you've just awakened and you're trying to figure out what's happening to you, perhaps this video could validate, it can confirm, it can help make some sense out of what is just seeming absolutely insane and crazy, and they've just never had anything happen to them like this. And perhaps they'll find it, and this will be a help. Perhaps this will be a help. And of course, I'm here for readings. If I am a vibrational match with them, I am here for readings to help out with that, to be able to confirm and validate and make sense out of this. So I might be doing that, so be on the lookout for that. December, the birth of the light. Celebration of the birth of Christ shall be quite magical indeed in more ways than one, and much to celebrate. You are ready to move forward, twin flame partnerships. Yes. It is time to come into union and be within the love and mission. It is imperative at this time to reconnect with your beloved no matter where they are on earth. Share this love, bring this love into your everyday. Connect strongly and know that all is being merged back and harmonized. The balance of all. Please do not stray from the path because it is time to be with your beloveds in order to service Gaia with your love. We are bringing all the light to your planet and have been assisting in upgrading all of your energies, including your light body, and all is being prepared in order to execute a 5D union on Gaia for the lift of the planet into the fifth dimensional realm as she was once before. Thank you all. Well, much to celebrate. Here's my elf hat. I'm a goof, I know. But I am really, first of all, I love being fairy-like, and I love having fun, and I love the whole kind of childhood thing about Christmas and Yule, because I celebrate Yule as well. And I am feeling like a kid wanting to open, not being able to wait for Christmas gifts. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. So really exciting. My hat, right? My elf ears. And I am really wishing you guys just an amazing, amazing December. Merry, Merry Christmas. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. If you're not with your beloved physically yet, if you're not with them for the holidays, don't get down about it. Know that they are receiving the best gift. They are receiving the best gift in their space. Even if you are not knowing about it physically, you'll be able to feel it. Okay, and I'm going to leave you with this. And, you know, I'm one to be personal about my journey. So when things really start rolling, I'm going to be very, very private about things unless, you know, unless myself and my twin decide that we want to share something. But I will share this little tidbit, is that I did receive telepathy from my twin. I've been getting the telepathy. That has been increasing, and I did receive a very important message from my higher self the other day, and it was, it's happening. I was in my bathroom looking in the mirror, those mirrors I'm telling you I'm good with, and I was looking in the mirror, and I all of a sudden, out of the blue, heard it's happening, and I said in my head, what's happening? He said, me. He's feeling it. And let me tell you, I knew that it was the truth. It was the truth. So take that as a validation that this is happening now, and things are going to be absolutely amazing for 2018. Trust me, they will. So this is it, and I hope you enjoyed these messages. And if you have any kind of comments, any positive comments, or anything you'd like to share, or anything like that, please leave it below. I am going to leave all of my information in the description, theparanormalpriestess.com. And please know that things are going to be moving forward in the most magical of ways this Yuletide Christmas season. So be happy, be joyful, know that it's happening, and from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings, and again, happy holidays. See you next week. Bye.